Well, Chris, Mac, first of all, congratulations on the new position. But first of all, for you, what does this mean to you and your family now to become the 7th general manager of the Washington Capitals franchise?
Yeah, it's exciting. I think for me, the biggest thing, I think it's an affirmation of kind of what we built here, that we're kind of continue to find that position internally and continue on with what we've developed over the years under Mac's watch. And I'm very excited because Mac's been a very important person to me in my career and somebody that I rely a lot on for his insight and wisdom, and so I'm excited to continue working in that role with him in the future.
What did you see in Chris that said this is the natural evolution?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a really good working relationship, good personal relationship. I've watched him develop over the years, watched him do a great job with pro scouting, watched him do a good job with amateur scouting. What he's done in Hershey over the last 10 years, been working closely with him on that. So it's a familiarity. He's been a big part of what we've done and created a process here that involves him a lot, and it's I'm happy for him. It's a natural progression for him, and he's ready for it.
And what about your new role? What are you looking most forward to?
I'm looking forward to coming at the deadline and say, make something happen. No, it's going to be different for me. I think there's a lot of juice in making the calls and making something happen. It's going to be a different. I'm going to be curious how it works for me to sit back and watch Chris do it and go through the whole process. Realize, what he's going through when he goes home at night and is not sleeping real well. So it'll be fun for me to watch that and watch him progress through it.
So what you're saying is you're just going to sleep a lot better now?
Yeah, I'm going to sleep a lot better.
That's the bottom line of all this thing. Have you told him? Have you kind of? I mean, I know you've been a part of this, but obviously, and you will be there to provide counsel. But have you told him that if he calls, don't answer the phone? Have you kind of given him a list of what to look forward to when some of these guys?
No, I think in our meetings we talk a little bit about personal styles of different managers. So I think he has a head start on a new guy coming in. I mean, he'll know, here's what they said, and here's how they operate. Here's how I think he's thinking. So I think Chris has had a good education, as much as you could without making the calls himself.
Where do you see where this team is right now and in the future? Because we talked to Ted about salary caps are rising, the business has been good, things are really looking up for the National Hockey League. What looks good for you down the road now for this franchise? It seems to be in a great spot right now, but what do you see 5 years from now?
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can continue to have a competitive team, one of the best teams in the league, like we have for however many years here since Ted bought the team. I think there's definitely a path to staying competitive, and I think having Mac to help guide us through that will be huge. I think the team will dictate a little bit of where we go, but I think we're in a great spot with some really good young prospects coming at various age ranges, right? We got guys that are in the league now, like Connor McMichael and Alexei Protas, and then we've kind of got that next wave coming that just won a Calder Cup in Hershey, and then I think over the last couple of drafts we've added some more good young prospects, and so I think we're well positioned to try to continue to build a really competitive team for many years to come.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, our goal is to stay competitive and retool and find young guys and fill the prospect lineup. I like what we did at the draft. I like the one we did before. We got Leonard coming out maybe next year. So I think it's exciting with the young guys we do have coming, and hopefully it can stay competitive here. We got into the playoffs late last year. I think that was a huge accomplishment, and I think we made improvements to our team, so it should be a better team going forward here next year.